This 26 Sports high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
13-12 after the opening 8 minutes, 3 quarters still to go. And Kevin, far different opening quarter result from the last time these two teams met, when the Chips used a 16-0 run to start the game, led 16-2 after the first.
Yeah, you got to credit the Cadillac coaching staff. I mean, and the players. You know, it's one of those things, you get punched in the mouth sometimes, and that's what Manistee did last time. You start out 16-0, that's the equivalent of a punch in the mouth. And you're on your home floor, ready to protect it. Hats off to them.
And we mentioned this is a potential district final preview. If everything goes right for these two teams, they're on either side of District 62 in Class B. As the Chips with the ball to start this second quarter. Emily Cott, the senior, against Klein Sorge, little crossover. Swung around, Thompson against Little. Emily Cott, 3-ball, back iron, and nearly chased down by Haipaka, but she can't pull it in, and it'll be Viking basketball.
It was a solid 30 seconds defense for Cadillac. Getting out on shooters, switching on screens. A lot of horizontal shuffling. Make a coach happy.
Little to Christensen, looking for Piles underneath. Little drive, tough shot. That was definitely altered by Thompson.
It's a good idea by Christensen. She had Piles in the block, had her girl sealed. Tried to throw the lob pass in there, but that's that Manistee defense. Getting hands in the passing lane, got a finger on it, made it a tough catch.
Thompson in the corner looking for Burns underneath, and they're going to get Christensen for her first.
Yeah, Coach Mary Kay John's coaching her up right now, because even if she catches the ball right there, Christensen's still in good position.
Natalie Cott with the quick jumper off the inbounds pass. Well executed. 15-12, 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Chips with the lead. Hope Emmington to Christensen. Back inside to Christensen with that little move. Can't finish. And this, nope. I was going to say is how you average 20 and 10 and shoot 50%, but she can't convert. Vikings, though, will get another opportunity here.
A solid defense by Emma Burns.
Here's Piles on the inside. Another block by Thompson.
Well, the interior defense for Manistee is proving their worth right now.
And those are clean blocks, without question.
Yes, sir.
Emily Cott back to sister Natalie. Swung around here for Haipaka. As the Chips content to swing it around, they get it inside to Burns. Christensen forces the tough shot and pulls down the rebound. 5:45 to go here in the first half. It's been a quick game. Emmington splitting the defense. Somebody might have got a finger on that, and the turnover. Natalie Cott looking for somebody in a blue shirt, and I think there was some confusion between Haipaka and Emily Cott as to who that was intended for.
I understand as a former point guard, sometimes it's just so enticing to try and split those top two defenders. But again, it's 2-on-1, you're trying to dribble through. They've had the most success when they're throwing entry passes from the wing or getting it to right where Michaela Johns is camping out there in the middle.
There is Johns on the right elbow, out to Christensen. Touch pass for Piles, who tries to split the D, the double. And that's what the Chips are doing right now, Kevin. They are doubling everything on the blocks. They are challenging, and there's the hoop and the harm for Thompson.
It was a foul. It was a foul, but it's one of those ticky-tacks that I'm sure Kylie wishes she had back. You either want to go all out for it or just put a hand up. A little bit of body, that'll trip you up every time. Now she's going to spend a couple of minutes on the bench.
Well, and I was going to say, Kevin, going back to the Cadillac possession a moment ago, it seems like the Chippewas want to double Piles, Klein Sorge, Christensen when they're on the block, challenging the Viking shooters to beat them from the outside and kind of counting on that defense to prevent those kickback outs.
Yeah, it looks like that's what's happening, and you know what you want to see is you want to see when you're on the block and you're getting doubled, it's okay to kick that out. Even if they don't take the shot from outside, it's okay to kick that out and kind of reset. Maybe you can get it back to you on the block when you only have one person on you.
Kleinsorge with the baseline miss. We're inside 5 minutes to go here in the second. There's a nice feed inside for Burns. Never really got the handle on it. And the Vikings come up with the board. It's a 6-point Chippewa lead here in the second quarter. Jay Simon and Kevin Gregory with you here. As Mary Kay Johns, that's the coach. Michaela Johns with the miss, the rebound. Piles with the miss.
I think Michaela would like to have a few of those bunnies she's missed so far this first half back.
No doubt about
finishes
that.
Those.
Emmington left all alone. We'll try another three, no good. And this will be called off of the Chippewas. So the Vikings will keep it back. They have missed 5 shots on this possession, but they've got it back every time.
Despite the interior presence of Manistee, great inbounds pass right there. Despite the interior presence of Manistee, Cadillac crashing the offensive board hard. So even though they may not be shooting a high percentage, they're making up for it by getting those offensive rebounds.
Kleinsorge gets the Vikings their first bucket of this quarter midway through. 4 minutes to go in the first half. 18-14. Inside for Burns again, who somehow almost looked like a ballet move in the paint as she gets it up off the glass with the left hand. Burns has 6.
Solid finish.
Johns at the free throw line. Up top for Emmington. That's where you wish you had the three-point shooter right there, because that kick out is open. And we're going to get a late whistle and a foul against Piles. This will be inbounded on the baseline. But as Emmington drives and they converge on her with 3 players, when she kicks it out, in that case to Morgan Knaus, that jumper is there.
Right.
But Knaus, maybe not a confident shooter.
Right.
They don't have many confident three-point shooters on this team.
Right. Yeah, when they only have 8 girls, you're only going to have so many shooters. But you know what? That's okay. When she attacks and she kicks it out, even if you don't take that shot, it's okay just to reset. There's no need to panic just because there's a couple on you.
Kleinsorge's jumper is off the mark. 20-14 Manistee. Driving all the way inside is Emily Cott.
That was a beautiful hesitation at the top of the key. Throws the defender, finished with the left hand. Sweet move.
She's trying to get a legitimate baller call from you.
She's close. She's really close.
Here's Knaus. And Emily Cott does knock it off of Knaus, and so it'll be Chippewa basketball. Coach Ken Cott liked that one right in front of him.
Doing it on both ends. I don't know if she's a baller, but she ball in right now.
Just inside 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Thompson uses a pick from Burns. Kevin's pointing, he wanted Burns to roll to the hoop. Kick out for Emily Cott. Thompson, Burns. Down low for a player whose number I do not have. I'm going to say Sarah Schaefer. Burns, right hand from the baseline, no good.
Really like Manistee's offensive set. I mean, they take their time. They're not taking rushed forced shots. Throw it to the block. If it's not there, they kick it back out, swing it to the wing, just moving the ball around. It's really good.
I'm going to go with Sarah Schaefer, the sophomore, because I don't see a 51 on the bench, so we'll go with that. Make sure you contact My News 26 if you're from the Manistee area and I'm wrong all game, and let them know. Johns with the left hand, unable to finish, but she will go to the line. Johns drains the first.
I met Jana Edmondson, a 4th grader from Manistee. She was setting up the camera over here to the right before the game. I told her I'd mention her. I thought that was her next to me. I was going to ask her who number 45 was, but those are Cadillac girls.
You don't recognize your 4th grade size blonde girls? Is that the issue?
I got to work on that.
Inside to who we think is Sarah Schaefer for the lay-in. Again, no, I see no 51 on the bench, so we're going to go with that. Yeah, there we go.
Announcer just mentioned it. Confirmed. Mr. Jay Simon knows what he's doing, kids.
Emmington uses a pick. And Natalie Schaefer is going to reach in and commit the foul. Natalie Cott is going to reach in and commit the foul. Got Schaefer on the brain now. Minute 38 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 9-point Chippewa lead.
Yeah, big finish to this half. You want to keep it. You want to keep it single digits for sure. If you're Cadillac, stay within striking distance. You know, there's a lot of shooters, a lot of athletes on the Manistee side, so you got to buckle down your defense. Hope you can knock down a couple shots on the offensive end.
Coach Ken Cott getting Natalie Cott off the floor for the last minute and a half here. No sense in risking further damage. She's got 2. Here's Johns with a quick little bunny. And you're right, Kevin. Kayla Johns, very, very good at that quick catch and shoot anywhere from 8 to 15 feet. She shows it there, and there's a straight up block by the 6-footer, but the Chips come back up with it. Emily Cott, top of the key. Thompson, nice look for Schaefer on the block, who can't finish. Klein Sorge with the loose ball rebound.
Yeah, you're right about Michaela Johns. It just seems like there's a comfort level when her back's not to the basket and she catches it, you know, like you said, 8 to 15 feet. Smooth.
Here's a 3-ball. Well off the mark, but Canals in the right spot.
In our defense, that was outside of 15 feet.
It was. Klein Sorge straight up blocked again by Burns with the left hand. Cott just went behind the back, Kevin. You got to give it to her now. You got to give it to her now.
She's a baller. She's a baller. It's legit. Little crossover, kick out, taking over your play-by-play. My bad.
Thompson, 3, no good. Chased down by Little. I've told you can try your hand at it. I don't mind. Klein Sorge might have had an opportunity there and decided against the jumper. And the desperation heave at the buzzer by Little is off the mark. 24-17, our score after 2 quarters of play. We will be back shortly with some first half stats and analysis right after this.